And did you always start with the intention of being a dividend growth investor, or did you start in other avenues?
I started like as a dividend investor. It caught me from the first day on. But now I'm more involved in more dividend growth stocks rather than chasing yield. So at the beginning, especially where I put more money in the portfolio in 2016, 17, 18, there were a lot of companies which is purely chasing yield. Some of them I needed them to sell, like Walgreens and other not so good companies you are also aware of.
Yeah, yes.
But now I'm more focusing on that dividend growth with a certain initial yield, of course. So I'm not interested in, 0.5% yield. But I'm not chasing 10% and I don't care of growth or I don't care of the balance sheet or something like that. This is gone. So as more I was involved there and took time there, analyze reports and reading and hearing podcasts and other stuff, I go more into the looking for balance sheets. And then you came to the conclusion, look, there are special risks in some companies, and I try to avoid that risks, which is a good thing, but you cannot run with zero risk. That's simply not possible.
And what are you now looking for then when you go through a company? What specifically do you look for that's different to when you started?
So when I look for new companies, I'm usually working with the dividend radar list, which was formerly called a David Fish list. It's a list of a bunch of especially US dividend growth companies, in some criteria, dividend champions, dividend contenders, depending on the years of growing dividend. But the good thing on that list is when you do not want to use other expensive tools like fast graphs or something like that, you can put it filters in Excel. And then I add some values. So I'm looking for a certain Chowder rule, normally above 10. And I put some filters. What's the difference to the 52 weeks low? What's the initial yield? Is the EPS growth positive over the last 5 or 10 years? And this is I use as a filter to look for new companies.
Okay, and that's mainly US companies then?
For that, it's mainly US companies. For the European companies, then you look for the company's webpage or